What have you two movies here? Now, I'll probably talk more in depth on this in my throwback segment, but believe it or not, this week it will mark 10 years since The Purge. Unbelievable. I remember watching that movie in theaters, and that movie was a surprise of how good it was. I did not expect much out of it, but man, that movie is so awesome. Then the other sequels came out after looked pretty decent too. Well, there has been talks about a sixth Purge movie for quite some time, and looks like it's directing creator James how you pronounce his name? James DeMonaco is very confident that another Purge movie will happen. Uh, the Purge series, which started as something almost comical, but it has evolved into something more deeper than that. It has become an reflection on the current political discourse in the U.S. The series can be seen as like a lens of where like hatred and extremism can lead us. And DeMarco has used the franchise to explore concepts like gentrification and racism within the countries in his previous films. Now, according to him, he ends up saying that he is very confident that another Purge movie could be happening. Um, while while speaking with Collider, he ends up pretty much saying what like Purge 6 could possibly be about. The Purge 6 will take a look at life in America after its collapse, and we'll see how the citizens are adapting to their new reality. Mainstay star Frank Grillo um, will be returning to brave this new frontier. Now, it is of course was believed that the Forever Purge was should be the end of the franchise, but against but of course, just because the film says it's the end or something does not mean that's completely the end. So yeah, I mean, of course, Frank Grillo has submitted that he is set to return for another Purge film. I mean, obviously, I think the whole is probably because of WGA. Maybe that could be it. But hey, I'm down for another Purge. I am at the Forever Purge, maybe the worst out of the franchise, but it wasn't as bad, like that bad or anything like that. So I'll probably say out of all the Purge movies, the one I think is the best out of them, maybe probably Purge and Anarchy. That movie is a really good one. The first Purge is pretty decent. The original Purge is great as well. The Purge election year, of course, coming out around time where like Trump was elected president and all. The Purge election year is a treat. I mean, I really like how they like marketed it, called like let's make Purge great again, and all. One of the best marketing campaigns for a horror film in recent years. But that aside, I think like the some of the story elements for another Purge film. I think whenever they do another Purge movie is beyond me because they didn't really say like when they could possibly do this or anything like that. But anything I could see they'll probably bring this thing out sometime next year or the following. But yeah, it should be interesting. Anyway, let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on the Purge director? Pretty much confident that another Purge movie is going to be happening. Are you even a fan of the Purge franchise? Do you like the story idea for this Purge 6? Do are you into just checking out another Purge movie? And what are some of your favorite films of the Purge franchise? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon signing off.